Hi, I'm Jim Jubak, and welcome to this week's Trend of the Week video. This week's trend is corporate profit margins, the other inflation problem. Okay, so the debate now is whether the Fed will raise rates again in September and December, or whether they think that they're got inflation under control. One of the things that makes me think that they're going to have to do more than the market is anticipating right now is what's going on with corporate profits. So far, the trend is for the second quarter, looking at just the companies in the S&P that have reported so far, profit margins look like they're going to be down again. Projection is 11.1% for the quarter. That will be down from 11.5% in the first quarter, down from 12.2% in the quarter a year ago, and actually below the 5-year average of 11.4%. Why is this important? Well, if it holds up, we're looking at 6 straight quarters of declining profit margins. Companies don't like this. And what do? Well, they raise prices. And the one that happened to catch my eye recently was Spotify, where it raised U.S. prices for its streaming service, music streaming service, to $10.99 a month from $9.99. Completely reasonable. It's an extra $1 a month, but I think you're going to see this throughout the corporate sector. Anybody who's still got some pricing power is going to try to raise prices to keep those profit margins up. The Fed is saying, no, don't do that. We're going to raise interest rates. But those interest rates sort of feed through very slowly into corporate decision making. So again, if companies can decide on an individual basis that they need to raise prices to keep profit margins up, they will. We've seen this with Procter & Gamble. They've been raising prices because unit sales are going down. But hey, if you've got a little bit of pricing power and you can raise the price of Crest a little bit, that's what we're going to do. All that makes the Fed's job of getting inflation under control even more difficult. And I think companies push back as hard as they can on seeing profit margins fall, and especially when you've got a stock market which is trading near historic highs again, some stocks at record highs. At the same time, you're seeing profit margins shrink. This is not a good combination for thinking in the CFO and the CEO offices of the S&P 500. Okay, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you get notification when we do our next one. We're doing about 3 a week, not always on the same day. If you want to see more of my free stuff, you can go to my jubakpicks.com. That's a free site with 3 portfolios. Or my paid site, JubakAM, which has got 6 portfolios, including some ETFs and some options plays. So all of those things, you can find links to those down below. Thanks very much for watching.